How to find a pet behaviorist for your cat. A pet behaviorist is a veterinary professional that specializes in behavior problems. If your cat is scratching, biting, urinating where it shouldn't, or exhibiting some other type of behavior that is negatively impacting your life, then you may want to contact a pet behaviorist. Because pet behaviorists have actual veterinary training, they should be especially skilled at finding behavior problems rooted in health issues. They are also trained in ethical and effective behavior modification and adjustment techniques for common behavior problems. If you feel that your cat needs the help of a pet behaviorist, you should locate certified pet behaviorists in your area and then assess which one is right for your particular cat. Part 1. Locating a pet behaviorist in your area. Do a general online search. The quickest and easiest way to find pet behaviorists in your area is to do a basic online search. Search for pet behaviorist and the name of your area. This should give you a general list of who is working in this field near you. If you do not get many results from your search, try searching for alternate words. For instance, try searching for veterinary behaviorist instead of pet behaviorist. Search the websites of professional organizations. There are professional organizations for veterinary animal behaviorists that keep lists of their members. These lists can help you find someone that is actually licensed and educated in this field. For instance, the American College of Veterinary Behaviorists and the Animal Behavior Society both have online lists of members and their contact information. Ask your veterinarian for a referral. In many cases, your veterinarian will be a great source of information about specialized pet professionals in your area. Discuss your cat's specific problems with the veterinarian and then ask them for any suggestions of who to take your cat to for its problem. In many cases, it will be the veterinarian that suggests that you take your cat to a specialized cat behaviorist. In this case, they should have a suggestion for you of who to go see. Going to your veterinarian for a referral has the added benefit of making sure that your cat's behavior problem doesn't have a medical cause that can be easily treated. Tell your veterinarian about the cat's problems and then ask them if there might be a health problem at the root of the bad behavior. Ask friends and family for suggestions. If you have friends or family members that have used a pet behaviorist before, you can ask them who they used and if they liked them. At the very least, if they did not like them, then you can leave that behaviorist off your list. You can even ask on social media platforms if anyone you are connected with has any recommendations. This is a good way to ask a lot of people all at once for their recommendations. Part 2. Finding the right pet behaviorist for your cat. 1. Figure out your cat's specific issues. In order to find the right behaviorist for your cat, you should first identify your cat's exact behavior problems. Knowing exactly what issues you need treated will help you figure out if potential behaviorists will work well for your cat. There are a wide variety of issues that behaviorists typically treat, including 3. Biting, scratching, hissing, not eating, not using a litter box, excessive meowing, running away, self-mutilation, separation anxiety, various phobias too. Consult with several behaviorists. It is a good idea to talk to several pet behaviorists before picking one. This will help you to figure out whether a specific behaviorist can help your cat and which one will be best for your cat. When you consult with these behaviorists, you can get a general feeling for their demeanor and you can ask them questions about their qualifications, experience, treatment methods, training methods. Make sure the behaviorist is qualified. There are 3 types of veterinary pet behaviorists: applied animal behaviorists, certified applied animal behaviorists, CAABs, and associate certified applied animal behaviorists, ACAABs. These veterinary professionals all have specific graduate degrees in animal behavior, either a MS, MA or PhD, or they went through postgraduate work on behavior after veterinary school. If a potential behaviorist does not have this type of educational background, then you should find someone else that does. It will cost more to take your cat to a veterinary professional that has an advanced degree than it would to someone who does not. However, just remember that you are paying for their advanced education and experience. Look for a behaviorist that has several years of experience. A behaviorist with a lot of experience will be better equipped to help your cat. Discuss your cat's issues. Have an honest conversation about your pet's problems and what the behaviorist can do to treat them. You should discuss not only what the cat is physically doing, for example attacking strangers, but how that behavior is impacting your life, for instance if it limiting your relationships with friends. This kind of honest conversation will allow the behaviorist to truly understand the seriousness of the situation. Make sure you answer all of the behaviorist's questions truthfully, even if they don't seem relevant to your cat. Sometimes behaviorists will ask personal questions about your work life or marriage in an attempt to understand the kind of environment your cat is living in. Discuss treatment philosophy and experience. If your cat has an especially bad behavior problem, then you will need to find a pet behaviorist that is experienced with treating hard cases. Ask them whether they have treated cases like your cat's and what type of treatment they think would be appropriate. It may be helpful to write out some questions you have before going to a consultation appointment. This will help you to assure that you ask all of the important questions you have thought of. When asking the behaviorist about their experience, feel free to ask for some references from former clients that you could contact. If they refuse, consider looking for a different behaviorist to work with. Watch how the behaviorist interacts with your cat. Once you have decided on a behaviorist for your cat, you should watch the treatment sessions to see how the behaviorist interacts with your cat and what their treatment process is like. This will help you to assess whether the behaviorist is right for your cat and if progress is being made. If your cat is not responding well to the behaviorist or is not progressing after several sessions, feel free to try a different behaviorist. Part 3. Keeping your cat happy and healthy. Care for your cat's basic needs. In order to minimize bad behavior and keep your cat happy and healthy, you should make sure that you are fulfilling your cat's basic needs. On the most basic level, these include giving it food, water, shelter, a clean place to go to the bathroom, and affection. If you don't provide one of these, such as when a cat's litter box doesn't get cleaned regularly, your cat may act out in order to get your attention about the situation and in order to express its displeasure. If your cat is having behavior problems, it does not automatically mean that you are not providing for its basic needs. Behavior problems can have a wide variety of causes, many of which have nothing to do with the care you give your cat. Provide stimulation. In addition to providing for your cat's basic needs, many cats that are bored and not stimulated enough can lash out and begin to have behavior problems. This means that you should provide your cat with a variety of types of stimulation, which could include feather toys, catnip toys, a cat tree, a scratching post, cat climbing shelves, a perch with a good view outside, an interactive puzzle toy. Care for the cat's health. You should take your cat to see a veterinarian for regular veterinary exams and for care if it gets sick or injured. Making sure that your cat is healthy will go a long way towards keeping it healthy and bad behavior free. Some behavior problems, such as urinating outside of the litter box, can have a medical cause. If your cat begins to act out inappropriately and uncharacteristically, have it seen by a veterinarian to rule out a medical cause for the bad behavior.